Hello, basketball fans. We're north of the border again this week as the high-scoring James Harden, a.k.a. the Beard, steps into Toronto, and he takes on Kawhi Leonard, a.k.a. the Claw. It's players only on TNT, presented by State Farm. Tonight we have the Houston Rockets taking on the Toronto Raptors in Scotiabank Arena. But 87% have been unassisted. That's 556 makes.
That means when it's unassisted, he looks effortless, but as Ernie would say, he's not Steffortless. Oh, that's double dribble.
Oh,
that is double dribble.
Playmaker out on the court. I still think this is a dangerous team in the postseason.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous team. Great pass. The intellect out on the floor. He's one of the smartest players in the game today.
Good pass by Harden. Strong finish by Capella. Kawhi attacks. Oh, gets away from a little push-off. Stops and pop. JT, I know you like to stop. Kawhi Leonard. Attacks. Nice finger roll. Harden looking for a foul. Lowry pushes it. Transition three for Green.
Can slide his feet, use his length to his advantage.
ISO by Leonard, knocks it down.
Bench with some guys that bring a whole different dynamic. So, you know, Toronto, definitely my favorite.
They've also had heartbreak playoff experience. So, you know, as Lowry drives in and scores right there.
I like both these teams. You know, Houston struggled early in the season, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of injuries.
Right on time.
Making me look good.
Just with another rebound.
And this is what sometimes I don't like about this. Too much one-on-one. Not enough ball movement, player movement.
And the deep third. 21-17, 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jeremy Lin with the floater off the glass.
About what Harden has done is his sidestep, which is something new that I hadn't seen in the NBA.
Gerald Green with the nice floater. You and Joe Dumars, how similar was that?
Oh, neither one of us had Harden.
Nice, Gerald Green with the rebound. Tomorrow night's ESPN schedule. Sixers at the Bulls and the Nuggets at the playoff list. Lakers maybe, guys? Gerald Green. Oh, Chris Paul, Nene to Rivers in the corner. Knocks it down.
Because they had so many injuries throughout the season, he was almost forced to not only carry the load offensively, but to play heavy minutes.
Great pass, good cut by Gordon.
At his best and feeling good going into the postseason.
Marcus Gasol kicks it out to Lin on the baseline. Extra pass to Powell, finishes. Chris Paul, Capella, pick and roll.
Oh, great pass by Paul.
Gordon knocks down another three.
And talking about defense for Houston, Jeff Bezdelic, who is really their defensive coordinator and so instrumental as Gasol scores inside.
27, Grant. 6 and some change left here when we get to the half, and Chris Paul throws it ahead. Tucker, wait a minute, did he call?
Getting stops here on the defensive side.
Chris Paul. Capella gathers. And it goes.
The way Houston plays and the pace that they play at, you know, they're going to always give you an opportunity to get back in the game. You know, cut it to maybe 10. That should be the goal before half.
McCall, corner three, knocks it down. Offensive rebound by the Raptors, staying alive in this possession. Siakam with another miss. There he stays with it. Green for the corner three, knocks it down.
And that was a tough pass for Lowry to make. When you put it below the big guy's waist in the lane. You know, see,
style of play when he's on the court and the ball's in his hands. When he was on the bench, the ball was moving around, they were sharing, everyone was getting a touch. And he's come back in, and now he's tops. Offensively, has to be better here in the second half, excuse me.
Siakam comes out with...
Get into a wrestling match with Kawhi Leonard. Chris Paul, your hands are not big enough.
Siakam with the court.
Could have been in that situation, but have come through down the stretch. I think of the big fella Shaq, who we know is back in the studio. As he said, he made him in the county.
That's right. Siakam pushes. Danny Green, corner three, knocks it down. Make Toronto 6 of 10 for the court. Net run, should I say. James Harden, floater. gets it to go.
And Leonard in the middle of the floor, guarding high screen and roll. So when they switch, they're never at a disadvantage.
Good move by Sergey. At half, they only have 59.
4 points.
There you go. I got you back,
4
baby.
points in there.
I got you back, baby. And Rivers knocks down the money ball.
Obviously, as you said, Greedy, stopping the bleeding. They needed that basket desperately.
Siakam working on hard. They're going to get that fifth foul. Speaking of threes, guys, Houston Rockets start off the game 7 of 12 of 3 as Nene gets the layup. Now they're one of... Siakam isolated on Harden. Double team comes late, but too late.
And once this lineup they had with Houston in the second quarter really got some great separation in the first half. Now let's see with Chris Paul leading the way and as Nene knocks down a jump shot, if they can get some rhythm on the offensive end.
Kyle Lowry attacks baseline and makes it tough.
Congratulations to you, Chris Paul. When it happens, I am very, very happy for you.
Siakam. 10 seconds here at the end of the quarter. Powell. Good move. Uses the left hand nicely.
The defensive ability to stop, guard, rotate, and this is what makes Toronto again so dangerous. As Chris Paul.
I like what I'm seeing.
Marcus Saul, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Stops and pops.
The game, Isaiah.
Yeah. Well, you know, with this second unit, Gasol has to be the main scorer for them is Green.
Nene with the strip. There's Paul looking. Corner. Girl Green knocks it down.
Be able to make the playoffs. I think everyone assumed that Boston would represent the Eastern Conference in the final.
And you got to give that coaching staff for the Rockets a lot of credit because Toronto came out in the third quarter.
OG corner three knocks it down. Hands down, moving his feet. Step to the side, James Harden, patented move, and he knocks it.
And even though he's having a tough shooting night, Houston is still up 10. That's how good their defense has been.
Kawhi with the one hand. Thought he could fight for it. Capella keeps it alive. Tucker, corner three, knocks it down and looks at the...
Testing everything, making things difficult for these Raptors on the offensive side.
Step back, Harden. That's a deep...
We talk about championship basketball, and both these teams have the ability to do that.
Kawhi Leonard in the paint.
This team, they're going to play for him, and they believe in him, and you saw that last year, and you've seen it this year. I actually thought...
Yeah. And, you know, Harden hasn't had a great shooting night by his standards, but you look up and
Kawhi working on Capella. To the basket. PJ Tucker.
Turnovers, but when you got Paul and Harden out there, two excellent dribblers and facilitators, it is very difficult at this point in time.
And James with the floater in the block. Whoa. And that's been the biggest thing the last couple of years. Can they play consistent defense in May and June?
I mean, they hold Toronto to, you know, they got 92 points. Something on the game.
Something. 107-95, Houston Rockets coming to the Toronto Raptors building. Chris Paul comes